5 seconds to go. Start. My dear countrymen, best wishes to all of you and those who love India and democracy from all over the world on the occasion of the Amrit Mahotsav of Freedom, the 75th Independence Day. Today, on the pious festival of the Amrit Mahotsav of Freedom, the country is bowing to all its freedom fighters and brave heroes who continue to sacrifice themselves day and night in the defense of the nation. The country is remembering every personality, including the revered Bapu, who made freedom a mass movement, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who integrated the country into a united nation, and Baba Saheb Ambedkar, who determined and paved the way for the future direction of India. The country is indebted to all these great personalities. India is a land endowed with gems. I salute countless people from every corner of India whose names don't even figure in history, but who have built this nation and have also taken it forward in every period. India has fought for the motherland, culture, and freedom for centuries. This country never gave up the pain of slavery and the longing for freedom for centuries. In the midst of victories and defeats, the aspiration of freedom engraved in the mind was never diminished. Today is the time to bow down to the leaders of all these struggles, the warriors of centuries of struggle, and they also deserve our reverence. Our doctors, nurses, paramedical staff, sanitation staff, scientists engaged in developing vaccines, millions of countrymen engaged with the spirit of service during this corona global pandemic also deserve praise from all of us. Today, there are floods in some areas of the country, landslides have also occurred. Some sad news also keeps coming. The hardships of the people have increased in many areas. At such a time, both the central and state governments are with them in complete readiness. Today, the young athletes and our players who have brought laurels to India are also present in this event. Some are present and sitting here. Today, I appeal to all the countrymen, those who are present here, and all those who are present in this ceremony from every corner of India, that in the honor of our players, for a few moments, let's salute them with resounding clapping applause and show respect for their huge accomplishments. Let us show our respect to the sports of India, youth of India, and honor the young Indians who bring laurels to the nation. Crores of countrymen are showing respect to the youth of India, especially the athletes who brought honor to India with a thunderous applause. I can be proud that they have not only won our hearts today, but also inspired the youth of India and future generations with their huge achievements. My dear countrymen, while we celebrate our freedom today, we cannot forget the pain of partition that still pierces through the heart of all Indians. This has been one of the biggest tragedies of the last century. After attaining freedom, these people were forgotten too soon. Just yesterday, India has taken an emotional decision in their memory. We will henceforth commemorate August 14 as Partition Horrors Remembrance Day in the memory of all the victims of partition, those who were subjected to inhuman circumstances, suffered torturous treatment, they could not even receive a dignified cremation. They must all remain alive and never get erased from our memories. The decision of celebrating Partition Horrors Remembrance Day on the 75th Independence Day is a befitting tribute from every Indian to them. My dear countrymen, for the country moving on the path of progress and humanity in the entire world, the Corona period came as a major challenge. Indians fought this fight with great grit and patience. We had many challenges. Countrymen performed extraordinarily in every field. It is due to the power of our entrepreneurs and scientists that the country is not dependent on anyone or any country for vaccines. Imagine for a moment if we did not have the vaccine, how long did it take to get polio vaccine? It was extremely difficult to get vaccines during such a major crisis with pandemic plowing the entire world. India might or might not have received it, and even if it had received the vaccine, there was no certainty of getting that in time. But today, we can proudly say that the world's largest vaccination program is being run in our country. More than 54 crore people have received the vaccine dose. Online systems like CoWIN and digital certificates are attracting the world today. The way India has kept the stoves burning in the poor households by providing free food grains to 80 crore countrymen continuously for months during the pandemic is not only astonishing to the world but also a matter of discussion. It is true that fewer people have been infected in India as compared to other countries. It is also true that in comparison to the population of other countries of the world, we managed to save more citizens in India, but it is not something to be proud of. We cannot rest on these laurels. To say that there was no challenge will become a restrictive thought in the path of our own development. Our systems are insufficient compared to that of the rich countries of the world. We do not have what the rich countries have. Moreover, we also have a greater population compared to the other countries of the world, and our lifestyle is also different. Despite all our efforts, we could not save many people. So many children have been orphaned. This unbearable pain is going to remain forever. My dear countrymen, there comes a time in the development journey of every country when the country redefines itself afresh and pushes forward with new resolutions. Today, that time has arrived in the development journey of India. We should not limit the occasion of 75 years of Indian independence to just one ceremony. We must lay the groundwork for new resolutions and move forward with new resolutions. Starting from here, the entire journey of the next 25 years when we celebrate the centenary of Indian independence marks the Amrit period of creation of a new India. The fulfillment of our resolutions in this Amrit period will take us to the 100th anniversary of Indian independence with pride. Stop.